Hey guys, it's Thomas from Beachman. Today is a fly of request. I came up with this pattern a little bit, a few months ago, and just from posting it, I've had a few people ask me to do the next video on it, so I am. It is the blended mega shrimp. It's relatively easy. This one here is steelhead orange and shrimp pink. This one here, this is the shrimp pink with fluorescent yellow. And I also did the steelhead orange with fluorescent yellow. When I first did it, they were hooking fish. It is on a fish skull shank with a stinger style. It is pretty simple, so let's go to the vise and get started. Okay, now let's get started. We're going to do everything, so all the prep work and everything so you can get it down. I have here steelhead orange marabou, shrimp pink marabou. As you can tell, it's already trimmed for the blending. We'll just lay them on top of each other, like that. This is brassy style copper wire. And we'll split it so both sides are covered with it. And push down, pinch it so it stays in place. Now what I do is I'll pinch the tips together like this, come back and hold it, and just do a couple wraps there. That way it'll stay. Now we're going to throw this into the vise. Like that. There's that. This is where having a bigger whip finish tool comes in handy. We're going to grab the loop and spin. 8. And we're just going to brush it out. That way it doesn't knot on itself and mixes better. And I'll pull everything out and keep going. And we'll do it again. This is pretty much the shrimpiest color I've ever seen, so I love it. And 2, 3, 4, there we go. Okay, we'll kind of just pull everything forward a little bit, and it'll help untangle itself. There's your feather blend. Okay, now we're on the shank. See if I can secure. Now I'm using hot orange thread. We'll start right here, and we'll kind of just pull this together. Make sure that's good and tied good. Since this is a stinger, with the trailer. Now I go about the full length of the shank back, or just a hair shorter. And we'll tie that right there. Forward, create a little ball. Doesn't matter if this has a bigger head or not, you're going to have quite a bit up there. Pull those through. Back. And just kind of tie everything back. Like that. Now, this fly also has a little bit of lead to help it sink. And we'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. 15 wraps at 0.025. And get the lead scissors. Here we go. Pearl wire and lead. And we'll just kind of cover it up. Okay, and now we'll go back here. I will throw the hook on a little bit because that kind of helps me gauge the size of my fly. Now, I am using a octopus size 4. Now for the sting material, everyone uses something different. It's up to you, it's your personal game. And I always like doing this, taking one and placing it next to it to make sure it's about the same. So, then we'll tie in the tail. The beauty of these is when you're tying, you're only really using about half of it. Just like that. So you're getting more out of your lens. And we'll pull this back. Right up to the hook. And we'll tie that up to the lead just to make sure the body is more even. And I'll take the wire scissors and clip that because there is wire in there. And we'll secure that. Now we'll take 4 strands of orange and 4 strands of shrimp pink crystal flash. Just a hair longer than the marabou. Go forward a bit. And then we'll go back. So you're having a full scale of about 16, and we'll actually cut those a little shorter. About 3/4 inch of the tail. Now we're going to take some angel hair. This is raspberry. I usually go a little darker color than the actual body. And if we have a good clump here, we'll cut that in half. We'll get all this short stuff out. We get a good fair clump. And okay, there's that. This is what we're going to use as our shell back. And we are going to tie it back. And that will help also to gauge where you're going to put your eye. This is a large black bead chain. And we'll just make sure that's good and secure. Now we're back here. We'll tie in this. Back here, this is a Steelhead Orange Select Saddle Hackle from Fish Hunter. Steelhead Orange is a Fish Hunter material. They're the only company that has it. And this is synthetic hackle from Hairline in the Shrimp Pink. Now, for the blend, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. This is what I do. We're going to take straight orange eye stub, and some hot pink eye stub. As you can tell, I like the eye stub. It's nice and flashy, just adds a little bit of flair to it. Okay, we'll take it, about even amount, about like that, and we'll just start parting it and mixing it together. Throw a little bit more pink in there. Kind of want a ball and just pull it apart. Just like that. And we're mixed. Okay, we're going to start here. And we'll just kind of twist on a fair amount. And I like to use a wrap. And then just twist it. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can do it this way, or you can do it the really fun way. Come up here, do it this way. the amount of material we have hanging off, I'm just going to do the old-fashioned way. And we'll start wrapping from the back. Go forward a couple wraps, go through the eye, and start going forward. You can tell you're going to be using quite a bit of dubbing. So I'm doing it fairly thick on the thread. And we'll keep going forward. And that's good enough. Now left a little space on the head. Now we're going to take and wrap the hackles. Just kind of put them together. Now this is nice because this is when you can use your bigger hackles. This is probably one of the bigger ones I have in the pack. And for the synthetic, it's the large. And we'll just kind of wrap them together. Make sure you're pulling the synthetic so it doesn't wrap on itself. Into the front. Now I'm going to tie this off like this, and we're only going to clip the synthetic hackle. We're going to keep the saddle hackle on. We'll tie it back just a bit, because we're going to do a few wraps of just the select saddle, just to give the real orangey coloration to it. Because I'm basically using that as my base color. Tie that down. Now you're going to part this, make sure you can run through it with your scissors closed, pull out any of the hackle that's knotted up. Now you're going to take the part of the flash from the angel hair. This is kind of a neat trick to it. You're going to leave some to hang off the tail, kind of parting it, just to give that longer clip piece, and you're going to pull it down, creating your shell. Secure that. And then do your whip finish and your glue. Now for the gluing. Just a second, we'll trim that up because the angel hair will be a little shorter or just as long as the crystal flash. Now, the glue. You have a full shellback that's exposed. With angel hair it's not the strongest, so I'll take it and I'll just glue the whole shellback down. Good coat, and I'll glue the whole thread head. That way your full shellback is protected. And there it is. Your blended mega shrimp. And steelhead orange and shrimp ink. So I hope you learned a new fly and start tying your own. See you next time.